Kia Soul Plus comes with an automatic transmission, CD player, and alloy wheels for only $16,890. Comes standard with a 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty. That's 5 years longer than its competition. There's only 3 left at this price, so hurry into Rusty Wallace Kia on Callahan Drive, the #1 Kia dealer in the state of Tennessee. Rusty Wallace Kia, the power to surprise.
Hi everybody, and thanks for joining us tonight. You know, in the past when playing Florida, there was one thing you could count on, and that was facing a spread attack. This year, that isn't the case, or most likely not the case, since no one knows exactly what to expect out of those Gators. Florida has played 2 games where they didn't have to show very much on either side of the ball. That is certainly a concern for the Volunteers coaching staff heading into the game Saturday.
You know, we hadn't seen hardly anything from them because of the 2 games they played. Same thing on defense. I mean, they played vanilla defense the whole game. They're not going to do that against us. So we're going to have to be able to handle stuff that our guys are not prepared for, and that Florida hasn't shown. It's a new staff. They've played 2 games where it was over at halftime, so they hadn't shown their stuff. We're going to see it this week.
I'm sure we will. No question, the Gators haven't always been the football power they are today. Nonetheless, it's always been a tough thing to venture into the swamp and come out with a win. And as Jeff Archer shows us, that's exactly what the Vols did back in 1971.
This year marks the 40th anniversary of one of the greatest games ever played between the Tennessee Volunteers and the Florida Gators. For the story of that game, we had to drive out to Cookeville to catch up with the Vice President of Sales and Marketing at Averitt Express, the quarterback from that team, Phil Pierce.
And it's going to be down inside Tennessee's 5-yard line at the 1. The ball is down at the 1-yard line.
Well, the #1 thing I was thinking about is trying to get off the goal line. You know, the crowd was already wild. Pre-game, the president of the university was leading cheers at midfield, so we had to get off the goal line. So I was just trying to do my best to get a foot, 2 feet, or 3 yards.
Rolling out to the right to throw. Waits across the middle. Pass is complete to the 32-yard line.
Well, you know, sometimes you just get in the zone, and I've been around these guys for 4 years and knew all their capabilities. They knew my capabilities, and sometimes it just clicks.
On count. He's going to throw. He waits. He looks. He throws downfield. It is touchdown, Tennessee. Give it to Stan Trott.
I'll never forget walking off the field. Coach Dickey was in front of me, and of course he recruited me and all the guys on my senior class, and I spoke to him or hollered at him. He turned around and congratulated me, and he said, "Son, this will be one you'll never forget," and he was right. 99
yards, 6 inches in 10 plays.
One quick side note on that team, the starting left guard for that squad, a guy named Philip Fulmer. In Cookeville, Jeff Archer, Local 8 Sports.
Thank you, Jeff. Love seeing that old film. It is the Vols and Gators in the SEC opener this year for both teams. Kickoff in the Swamp, 3:30 Saturday. Only one place to see it, and that's right here on Volunteer TV and CBS. Don't forget our post-game report immediately following the contest. Well, coming up tomorrow night, it's another terrific Rivalry Thursday matchup as Gatlinburg-Pittman travels to Gibbs for a primetime matchup with the Eagles. It was Gibbs and head coach Brad Conley hosting the weekly Chick-fil-A pep rally tonight at Knoxville Center Mall. Coach Conley has his team playing well, 3-1 heading into this all-important matchup tomorrow.
It's a district game. It's a long-time Gibbs rival, Gatlinburg-Pittman. And then when you add to that, we get the opportunity to be on TV. It's an exciting time. It's the first time Gibbs has been on TV at a home game, so we're fired up.
We are too. It's Rivalry Thursday night at Gibbs with the Eagles hosting the Highlanders. All the fun starts with our pregame show at 6:30. That leads to kickoff with Mark Packer, Austin Price, and former Vol Terry Fair, 7 o'clock on our sister station, My VLT. The Tennessee Smokies are hoping the third time will be the charm. The Smokies have come up short the last 2 years playing for the Southern League Championship. Getting underway tonight in Mobile, Game 1 of the best-of-5 Championship League Series in the Southern League. Bad news from Bama as the Bay Bears score 5 in the third and double up the Smokies tonight, 6-3. Game 2 is tomorrow in Mobile. Game 3 is Saturday night at Smokies Park, as will be Games 4 and 5 if necessary. Finally, Roy Halladay pitched his 20th career shutout, and David Aldridge's Phillies became the first team to reach the playoffs this season with a 1-0 victory over Houston. The NL East leading Phils have clinched at least a wild card berth and will make it to the postseason for a 5th straight year. Can't see him, but he's from
yeah.
ear to ear.
David loved those Phillies.
He does.
Phillies. All right, thanks, Rick. Well, ever wondered what it would look like if you never cut your fingernails? Probably something like this. You won't believe how long it took a woman to get her nails that long. We've got the story coming up.
All they ever talk about is that boat. The boat, the boat, the boat.